Most prestigious stamina test, the Gold Cup, and they're away. And Flying Waiter and Prairie Snoopy going on. Prairie Snoopy, Flying Waiter, Shangamuzzo, Arapahoe, Buckskin, and Lamos. And it's Flying Waiter now. Prairie Snoopy nearest to us, then Shangamuzzo, Arapahoe over on the far side, Buckskin and Lamos. Flying Waiter from the German challenger, Prairie Snoopy, then Shangamuzzo and Arapahoe, Buckskin and Lamos as we rejoin now the grandstand cameras and see to the left at this intersection in the lead, Flying Waiter setting a good pace to his stable companion Shangamuzzo, who's tracking him. To the right is Prairie Snoopy, then comes Arapahoe, Buckskin and Lamos, and they're going a real good pace in the 1979 Ascot Gold Cup, with Flying Waiter in the lead from Prairie Snoopy on the far rail on the left, just in behind Flying Waiter, his stable companion Shangamuzzo, then Arapahoe, then Buckskin, and finally Buckskin's stable companion Lamos, and they're just coming up to the winning post now on the first circuit, and it's Flying Waiter from Shangamuzzo and Prairie Snoopy. Behind them, Arapahoe, Buckskin and Lamos, and this a real stamina test as they begin to swing right-handed, and they'll shortly pass under the mile-and-a-half point. Swinging right-handed now with Flying Waiter still setting a very good pace from Prairie Snoopy and Shangamuzzo matching strides. Buckskin just on the outside of Arapahoe, and very relaxed in rear is Lester Piggott on Lamos. As they run down now towards Swinley Bottom, Flying Waiter still in the lead from Prairie Snoopy and Shangamuzzo, Buckskin and Arapahoe, and then Lamos. Got about a mile and a quarter to run now in the Gold Cup, and it's Flying Waiter from Prairie Snoopy and Shangamuzzo, Buckskin, Arapahoe and Lamos. They're racing down towards the milepole, and still Flying Waiter and Paul Cook taking him along, and taking him along at still a very fast gallop for 2.5 miles. Prairie Snoopy just on the far side of Shangamuzzo, then Buckskin and Arapahoe, and then Lamos close. This is the mile post. They're passing now. Flying Waiter clear of Shangamuzzo and Prairie Snoopy, Buckskin, Arapahoe and Lamos. And Joe Mercer asking Buckskin to get a little bit closer to them if he can. And it's Flying Waiter from Shangamuzzo. Buckskin now going up on the outside of Prairie Snoopy. In fact, going up to second now. And in fact, going to challenge the leader. And now it's Flying Waiter from Buckskin in second. Then comes Shangamuzzo. Lester Piggott is making his move on Lamos. They're past the 6 marker now. Still Flying Waiter from Buckskin in second. Then Lamos and Shangamuzzo, Arapahoe and Prairie Snoopy. The challenger from Germany has dropped right back to last place. They're just passing the 5 furlong marker now in the Gold Cup, and it's Flying Waiter from Buckskin. Arapahoe coming back there alongside Lamos. Shangamuzzo holding his place on the inside. Prairie Snoopy almost tailed off now at this blistering gallop, and they're racing towards the home turn in the Gold Cup, and as they do so, it's Buckskin who comes now to take it up from Flying Waiter, being chased by Steve Cawthon on Arapahoe. Then comes Lester Piggott on Lamos. Then Shangamuzzo is losing ground. They're turning into the home stretch now, and it's Joe Mercer on Buckskin being pressed by Steve Cawthon on Arapahoe. Then comes Lamos. They're coming down to the 2 furlong pole in the Gold Cup, and it's Buckskin being pressed by his stable companion now, Lamos. And it's Lamos now who takes it up from Buckskin. Lamos on the near side, Buckskin on the far side, the 2 stable companions. Lester Piggott bidding for his 9th Gold Cup on the near side. Joe Mercer on the far side of Buckskin. Looks as though he's accepted it. Lester is going to storm to his 9th victory in the Gold Cup. It's Lamos going away from his stable companion Buckskin as they come up towards the line. Lamos wins the 1979 Ascot Gold Cup. Buckskin is second. Third is Arapahoe. 4 is Shangamuzzo. 5 is Flying Waiter, and 6 is Prairie Snoopy, and so the result of the 1979 Ascot Gold Cup.
It's still Lamas, who's made it all so far, who continues in the lead, but his great rival, the genuine Irish stayer, Ardros, has moved up into second place. Vicomte, with the noseband, now shows third. Then comes Tundra, the only 3-year-old, blinking for the first time, making a little ground towards the outside, relegating the complete outsider, Majestic Maharaj, to last. They're inside the last 3 furlongs, and it's still Lamas out to complete this rare treble of winning the Ascot Gold Cup, the Goodwood Cup, and the Doncaster Cup for the 2nd year running, who's having to be ridden now by Joe Mercer, as Ardros for Ireland gets a lot closer under Christy Roach. They've just got a furlong and a half to go now, and it's the 2 principals, the odds-on favourite Lamas, the 2nd favourite Ardros, not a lot between them. They've drawn well clear of Vicomte, now struggling in 3rd, Majestic Maharaj is 4th, Tundra is tailed off 5th and last, half a furlong to go, the gauntlet really down now, but Lamas has got first round, he's going to make all the running, he's going to hold on from Ardros, and coming to the line, Lamas wins the stayers treble for the 2nd year running, Ardros is 2nd, and these 2 finished well clear of Vicomte 3rd, Majestic Maharaj 4th, and Tundra 5th and last.